Hi students, today I am taking the class based on applications of direct and inverse variations. This is chapter number 10, exercise 10.3. Directly I am going to the question. First question, the distance between two places is 425 km. If a man drives a car at a speed of 50 km per hour and starts the journey at 10:30 am, when does he reach the place? So here the distance between two places is given and a man drives a car at a speed of 50 km per hour and he starts his journey at 10:30 am. And our question is, when does he reach the place? So to get the time that he reached the place, first we have to find out the time taken to cover this distance. So to get the time, the reaching time, first we have to find out the time to cover this distance. For this we can use the formula time equal to distance by speed. Here distance is equal to 425 km and speed is given, it is 50 km per hour and starting time is 10:30 am. And the formula for time equal to distance by speed, this is equal to 425 divided by 50 equal to 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours means 8 hours and 30 minutes. So you add this time period to this starting time. Here starting time is 10:30 am. So you add this 8 hours 30 minutes to 10:30 am. We will get 7 pm. So his reaching time equal to 7 pm. Now next one. A water tank had 3 inlets which independently can fill the tank in 20, 40 and 30 minutes respectively. So we have 3 inlets which independently fill the tank in 20, 40 and 30 minutes respectively. That means suppose if we have 3 inlets A, B, C, then the time to fill the tank by A is 20 minutes and by B is equal to 40 minutes and by C is equal to 30 minutes. And how much time does it take to fill the tank when all 3 inlets work together? So our question is, how much time will take to fill the tank completely when all 3 inlets work together, when all 3 inlets are open? So let A, B, C be 3 inlets. Inlet A filled in 20 minutes. So which implies part of the tank filled by A in 1 minute is equal to 1 by 20. A filled in 20 minutes, it is given. So part of the tank filled by A in 1 minute equal to 1 by 20. And inlet B is filled in 40 minutes. So part of tank filled by A in 1 minute equal to 1 by 40. And inlet C filled in 30 minutes. So part of the tank filled by C in 1 minute equal to 1 by 30. And our question is, when these 3 inlets are worked together, the time to fill the tank. So now part of the tank filled by 3 inlets A, B, C in 1 minute together. That means part of the tank filled by A, B, C in together in 1 minute, it equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by 40 plus 1 by 30. Here the LCM is 120. So 6 by 120 plus 3 by 120 plus 4 by 120 equal to 13 by 120. So part of the tank filled by A, B, C together in 1 minute equal to 13 by 20, 13 by 120. So A, B, C pipe together fill the tank in 120 by 3 minutes. That's equal to 9.23 minutes. So the 3 inlets A, B, C together fill the tank in, the time to fill the tank is 120 by 13 minutes, not 3, 120 by 13 minutes, it's equal to 9.23 minutes. Now our third question, Rita and Neha can do certain work individually in 20 hours and 25 hours respectively. How much time will it take if they work together to complete the work? Here, the time to complete the work for Rita and Neha is given it as 20 hours and 25 hours respectively. Our question is, how much time will it take if they work together to complete the work? So, Rita can complete her works in 20 hours. So, the part of the work completed by Rita in 1 hour equal to 1 by 20. So, the time to complete the work by Rita is 20 hours. So, part of the work completed by Rita in 1 hour equal to 1 by 20. Similarly, Neha completed her work in 25 hours. Therefore, the part of the work completed by Neha in 1 hour equal to 1 by 25. Now, our question is, how much time will it take if they work together to complete the work? Therefore, the part of the work completed together in 1 hour, the part of the work completed by Rita and Neha in 1 hour equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by 25 is equal to, here 20 and 25, find the LCM of 20 and 25, it is 100. So 5 by 100 plus 4 by 100, it equal to 9 by 100. Therefore, the time taken to complete the work together is equal to 100 by 9 hours. Now, next one. Raj and Salim can type 20 and 40 words respectively in a minute. If Salim takes 5 minutes to complete a task, how much time will Raj take? So, Raj will type 20 words in a minute and Salim will type 40 words in a minute. And if Salim takes 5 minutes to complete a task, so he took 5 minutes. So how many words he typed here? Salim can type 40 words in a minute and he took 5 minutes to complete a task. So 5 into 40 is equal to 200 words he typed. So our question is, how much time will Raj take? We know that Raj in 1 minute he will take 20. In 1 minute he will type 20 words. He needs to type 200 words. So the time taken to type 200 words for Raj equal to 200 by 20. It's equal to 10 minutes. Now, fifth one. A water tank has 2 inlets and 1 outlet. If the inlets fill the tank in 30 and 45 minutes respectively and the outlet empties it in 30 minutes, how much time will it take to fill the tank if all the inlets and outlets are open together? So, a water tank has 2 inlets and 1 outlet. If the one inlet takes 30 minutes to fill the tank and second inlet takes 45 minutes to fill the tank and the outlet empty the tank in 30 minutes. So if 3 of them are opened, how much time will it take to fill the tank? So the first inlet fills the tank in 30 minutes. Therefore, the part of the tank filled by first inlet in 1 minute equal to 1 by 30. The second inlet fills the tank in 45 minutes. Therefore, the part of the tank filled by second inlets in 1 minute equal to 1 by 40. When the inlets are opened together for 1 minute, they fill 1 by 30 plus 1 by 40 parts. If both are open, then 1 by 30 plus 1 by 40 parts of the tank will fill. So what is 1 by 30 plus 1 by 40 is equal to, you know, the LCM of 30 and 40 is, so here I made a mistake that the second inlet fills the tank in 45 minutes, not 40 minutes, but I wrote here it is 40. So I corrected that. The second inlet fills the tank in 45 minutes, it is given. So the part of the tank filled by second inlets in 1 minute equal to 1 by 45, not 1 by 40. When the inlets are opened together for 1 minute, they fill the tank 1 by 30 plus 1 by 45 parts, not 40. So to get the value of 1 by 30 plus 1 by 45, first you find the LCM of 30 and 45. So this is equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by 45, it's equal to LCM of 30 and 45 is equal to 90. So you change into 3 by 90 plus 2 by 90, it's equal to 5 by 90 parts of the tank. That means together, both inlets together fill 5 by 90 parts of the tank in 1 minute. Now the outlets empty the tank in 30 minutes. So in 1 minute the outlet empty the tanks at 1 by 30 parts of the tank. Outlet empties the tank in 30 minutes. So in 1 minute the outlet empties 1 by 30 parts of the tank. So which one is greater, 5 by 90 or 1 by 30? Definitely 5 by 90 is bigger than 1 by 30. 1 by 30 is equal to 3 by 90. So 5 by 90 is bigger than 3 by 90. That means the tank is getting filled with water when inlets and outlets are opened together, because the inletting is greater. Inletting part is greater, so the tank is getting filled with water when inlets and outlet are open together. So when they open together for 1 minute, they fill 5 by 90 minus 3 by 90, it's equal to 2 by 90 parts of the tank. If both inlets and outlets are opened, they fill 5 by 90 minus 3 by 90 equal to 2 by 90 parts of the tank fill. So the time taken to fill the tank is equal to 90 by 2 minutes, it's equal to 45 minutes. So if both inlets and outlets are open together, the time to fill the tank is equal to 45 minutes. Now our last question. P does a piece of work alone in 3 days. P and Q together do the work in 2 days. How many days will Q take to do the work alone? So P does a piece of work alone in 3 days. The days to complete the work by P is equal to 3 days. Therefore, the part of the work done by P in 1 day equal to 1 by 3. Now let the days to complete the work by Q is equal to X. You take the work by Q is equal to the days to complete the work by Q equal to X. You take that as X. Therefore, the part of the work done by Q in 1 day equal to 1 by X. And it is given that P and Q together can complete the work in 2 days. Therefore, the part of the work done by P and Q together equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by X equal to 1 by 2. Now, you simplify that. X plus 3 by 3x equal to 1 by 2. Then you cross multiply. Then 2 into x plus 3 equal to 3x. Remove the bracket. 2x plus 6 equal to 3x. So 6 equal to 3x minus 2x. Therefore 6 equal to x. That means the days to complete the work by Q equal to 6 days. Thanks for watching.